Encore Revival. America, November 16, 2020. Elections are not decided by news desks. They are decided by the Electoral College, which meets in mid-December. Electors sent there are chosen by the state based on election results certified by each state. If an election is in doubt, the decision goes to the state legislatures, pursuant to the Electoral Count Act of 1887 and a Supreme Court interpretation from Bush v. Gore 2000. Judges don't decide whether election results are certifiable. State legislatures do. The burden is not on the Trump campaign to prove vote fraud to judges. The burden is on polling stations to prove there was no fraud to state legislatures. Right now, 5 key states are in severe doubt concerning polling credibility: Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, and Georgia. Republicans control the legislatures of all 5. And Trump just backed McDaniel to continue as RNC chair. Perhaps she will have some sway over those Republican legislatures. Republicans don't have an option. Gross suspicions of election cheating have caused the Republican base to turn away from Fox News to Newsmax. News networks wouldn't call Georgia or North Carolina, even though it looked long past time it seemed reasonable. To Republicans, this is a conspiracy to institute nationwide political machines, which they can't accept. In their minds, if they let Democrats steal this election, there will be no more fair elections, and the only way to escape would be an armed revolution. There is no scenario in which the Republican base allows Trump to lose. If Trump gave in, they would turn against him also. Democratic voters aren't about to tuck tail and turn. Emboldened by a news industry that insists on its own ability to declare an election outcome, the DNC base only builds for greater disappointment. They don't have the power to decide disputed elections, but they think they do. They haven't already won, but they think they have. Note cautiously, the media does not hope to sway the election outcome, but to sway a revolt for when Trump inevitably wins. A revolt from, of all people, the gun haters. In order for Trump to lose, he would have to bow out. Then Republican voters would take up arms, and the RNC, seen as an obstruction, would be dissolved by its base. When he does win, Democrat voters will riot. In either scenario, we are looking at martial law in the coming weeks and months. But the question remains, why was there such gross election ambiguity, specifically in states with Republican-controlled legislatures? It's almost as if the entire election controversy were staged. But the reason remains yet to be seen, unless the answer is China. Encore. Revival is returning to America.